Hi everyone, welcome to another one of my videos. Had a little bit of a tidy up in the shed, well started to, and I got a little bit bored. So just moving stuff around again as I always do all the time. I never seem to get the layout in the shed as I want it to be. It's all the time cluttered. I'm trying to find room, it's just diabolical, just do not go there. The Lister D, as I always say in a lot of my videos, it always works its way back to the pile in the corner. Last on this engine was actually rallied was the Royal Cornwall Show. Just after Christmas, I mentioned in one of my videos, the Fuller and Johnson was playing up. My cousin James McGrath came up and we sorted out a few engines, and he nagged me all weekend to get the Lister D going. And we pulled it out from the corner, cleaned the plug up, fired it up for about 2 minutes, and we turned it off then. So I haven't fired it up since then. So far I haven't booked it into no shows this year. I've been in and around to sell it or keep it, but it's my first engine I've bought. September 2011 we bought it. I've done a restoration on it. We didn't strip it all down, just took the basics off, like the fuel tanks and side covers and exhaust pipes and top covers. Didn't take the head off, didn't take the flywheel off and nothing like that, nor the mag. So we gave it sort of a light restoration. Same thing for the pump. I've mentioned in other videos I got to do the bearing in the pump at some point. It works fine, but I can't leave it like that forever because it will get worse. So should we see the Lister D fire up for you guys? I want to show you how to start it, because I've showed you guys how to start it in one of my older videos. Fuel smells off. Don't very good fuel in it. Doesn't smell very strong at all. No water in it. Don't bother put water in it. Considering I haven't been running for a long time, normally literally a good couple swings of the handle, fire the engine up. But I was going to crank it over slowly 2 or 3 times, maybe 4 times, just to get the oil circulating again. Just a little crank up for you guys. Like I said, I put the pump on because I've got the bearing to do and it's a bit noisy. I will show you one day how to prime these pumps. That one primes quite well, not too bad, but I'm not going into that right now. Well, we're doing a little sort of shed update here. Also, we just fired up Lister D and we just push that one to one side a minute, as far as it'll go over that wall. We run through the little issues we've had so far this year. Mentioned in my last shed update, or maybe the one before that actually, the Fuller and Johnson was playing up. My cousin came up and we took the head off and decarboned it, and he reground the valves in for me with a cutting set, and then obviously lapped them in afterwards. The gasket's got a hairline split through it, but because there's no water going into the hopper, we haven't bothered, well, not worried about running the engine because there's no water to go into the actual cylinder head, if you know what I mean, can work its way into the piston. It's a blanked off end, there's no water coming to the head. So it does run fine. It blows a bit of smoke out the top because we put the crack of the gasket at the top, because before it was on the bottom and it was leaking out all over the tank. So we just put that in a bit of gasket cement, but it's blowing the gasket cement on the crack. Engine run fine, just like I said, it smokes a little bit, and then once it warms up it seems to seal itself, so I'm not going to get too upset at that minute. I've got to get a sheet of 2 or 3 mil copper and make my own gasket, because you cannot get them anywhere, those ones. The thick quality paper ones you can make yourself. I know people have got these engines, you make one for on it, probably lasts maybe 2 rallies and it'll blow it, because it's very high compression engines they are. Next engine I'm going to is the Hercules 1.5 horsepower. I was going to take this away on a rally in a couple of weeks time. Spent all yesterday evening out here cleaning it all up because it was a bit dirty. Had a quick fire up last night, fired up fine, ran for a few minutes. So this morning when I came out it was a bit drizzly, so I waited for the rain to go. It wasn't purple rain. So we waited for the rain to go. I dragged it out. Would the engine start? No. Took the mag off with the points going the side of the block. They're a bit dirty. Cleaned them up, put them back in. Still wasn't fired. To me the engine was firing a little bit too early, so he's more so on top dead centre now the way he's firing. So we had it fired up then, probably ran for about 2 minutes, stopped, could not get it to go again. I swung it out of probably, I don't know, I was really in aching pain. My hands and wrists were really aching because there's no starting hand for it, so you're pulling it over. Grandad was the same, he came out, he thought he would go pulling it because I was absolutely out of breath. Then I thought I'd take this off again, and we got a lighter, one of those gas ring lighters, and lit it in there, and it went poof. A big flame with smoke came. I basically burnt all the carbon out of it. I wouldn't really recommend it to people to do, but I was getting a little bit stressed out by them, so I'd done it. And we put this all back on, fired up for a couple of minutes, it stopped again. But I noticed there's lots of little specks of oil over the mag, so that led me to believe it's the sleeve on the igniter going into the block is either worn out or it's just broken down with age and it's shorting out. But I just generally think it's got so much wear there now, it's just blowing oil up, so you're losing compression now from the engine. And the trick is when they tend to go is you get a load of oil and squirt it on around the points on it on the outside. You might get a couple fires at the engine, but then you can see it'll blow the oil up. So that will lead you to know it's coming from that point. And obviously once it's burned that oil out, it's lost the seal again, so the engine stops. So I've got to get this one reconditioned. I'm going to see a friend this weekend to hopefully give it a bit to, and he can do it. So I don't know when this engine will be in action again. I booked it in for the 1000 engine rally up my Astral Park, so hopefully it'll be done by then. We've got a couple months to June anyway. The United beside it, I took that to the St Dennis rally a couple weeks back, and if anyone you went, you would know how bad it was. It was really muddy, very very muddy. So I was down there all week helping put fencing up with the bloke, and unloaded the engine fine, left it there, and Friday night it didn't stop raining all night, and came out Saturday morning it was a mud pit. So it took 2 tractors to get just a transit van out. That was me, and I only had the United and a little Ruston PB I bought. I'll show that in another video, guys. All we need doing to this engine is the striker there has been worn over the years, and he's right on his end, he was. So he started slipping, but a mate of mine welded a bit on the end. Probably can't see that. He welded a bit and reshaped it, but obviously weld ain't hardened steel, and it works its way thin for a while. He's starting to slip a bit, so I adjusted it the other day, and it seems to be right for a while. So this one's going up Muchmarple and Welland, which is up near probably on the border of Wales, near Cardiff sort of side of it, so it's quite a way to go up for us guys. Yeah, so hopefully it'll behave, but my mate said he could probably make me up one of them. So all these little problems we've had. So quickly got the Emanco out now, and that's in the garage, and I'll see you in that in the next video. I'll show you the Emanco. I've just been cleaning up that a bit, show you what I've been doing off. So thank you for watching this short video. I know it's a bit of a moan, really half my engine's not working right at the minute, but you look at it, they are old. That's 1912, that's 1926, that's 1929, yeah, that was 1949. So they're getting on. It's a little bit of wear and tear on them, but we're getting running again. Hopefully once a bit like that is fixed on them all, they'll go for years ago. Like I said, this one runs fine. I just want to get a new piece for that one just to be on the safe side. This one, it's only a sleeve gone. It's pretty much a common fault for any Manito engines. Emancos do it. My Emanco did it last year, so that one's been fixed by my mate. He's re-sleeved it for me and put the fibre sleeve thing in it for us. And this one just wants a new gasket, but I'm just get a copper sheet and make my own up for. But that one runs. That one runs. That one doesn't. It does run, but obviously that bit's gone. That's the only bit's broke on it. So once that bit's fixed, there's nothing wrong with the mag or nothing on it. So another thing I recommend you guys to have, really is a good idea, is try, if you've got open crank engines, is try to have a spare buzz coil and a battery. If you get problems with these sort of engines, you can rig them up, and you can, if the engine fires and runs on it fine, you can obviously know it's your mag, you can write that off then, if you know what I mean. So buzz coil engines start a lot quicker and easier. It's just more of a direct spark to the point. It's a quicker bang, so the engine fires up straight away and runs. This one's a buzz coil, but I don't want to keep taking the buzz coil out this one because obviously it's all wired in professionally, so I don't want to go messing around with that one. So it's worth you guys, if you've got open cranks, is keep a spare buzz coil somewhere. So yeah, thank you for watching this short video. We'll see you in the garage in a minute for the Emanco. So thanks for watching. Cheers and good night.